No journey through my history of food would be complete without pasta ai quattro formaggi. I'm probably not saying that right. Basically, it's pasta with 4 cheeses, and it is out of this world. I absolutely love it. Now, the original didn't have mushrooms in it, but I'm just changing it up a bit. I've been slicing some white button mushrooms really, really thin. I want them to cook really quickly. Now, I've got some butter going in a pan, and I'll get the mushrooms right in. I'm just using regular white button mushrooms, but any kind of mushrooms will do. Now I'll just stir the mushrooms around in the butter and get them going. Now I want to give the pasta a little bit of a garlic flavor, so I'll just grate in 1 clove of peeled garlic. I love these little zesters, they're so handy. I'll just tap the garlic in, stir it around. I'm going to put in a little salt and pepper just to flavor the mushrooms. Now, the original dish used angel hair, and that's always what I use with this sauce. It's just perfect with all of those cheeses. So I'm gonna get it going. I've got a pot of water boiling. I love angel hair pasta because it hardly takes any time to cook, just a few minutes. I'll just let that sit and get going. Now, to the mushrooms, I wanna add a little bit of extra flavor. So I'll just splash in a little white wine. Not too much, probably just about 1/3 cup of wine. The mushrooms look great. They're nice and cooked. They've absorbed all the flavor of the garlic and the wine. So now I'll turn down the heat. And before I add the next ingredient, let me just state for the record, this is not a diet dish at all. It's very rich. And as such, I'm adding a cup of heavy cream. That is basically the base for the sauce of the pasta. Oh my gosh, cream and mushrooms. What a beautiful combination. Now, you can use half and half, but the cream is what the original had in it, and I like to stick to what I know. All right, the cream is already hot, so I'll grab the angel hair pasta. The only tricky thing about this pasta dish is that angel hair cooks in such a short amount of time, and you really want to act fast because if it gets overcooked, it just turns into a mushy mess. All right, the pasta goes into the cream, and if the cream isn't already hot, the pasta will take care of that. Now, before I even stir it, I'll add in the cheeses. The 4 cheeses are Fontina, just a beautiful creamy cheese, Parmesan, of course, the king of everything, and Romano, nice and sharp, and then goat cheese. Just soft goat cheese. It gives the sauce a nice tangy flavor. And I'll just crumble it right in. It's gonna melt in no time because the pasta is so hot. You wanna make me happy? Just make this for dinner for me, any night of the week. I absolutely love it. Now, I'll just use the tongs to stir this around. The cheese is gonna melt. The cream is gonna coat each and every noodle. Now, I'm just gonna hope that all the pasta fits on the platter. Will you look at that masterpiece? Perfect. I'll get those mushrooms in there. Okay, it's absolutely perfect the way it is, but I want to make it extra pretty. So I'll grab some parsley, just to sprinkle over the top. This is also delicious with a mix of herbs. Basil is particularly delicious. Chives are great. Pretty much anything you have would be delicious. I'll just sprinkle this over. All of a sudden, I'm 18 again.